I'm sure a lot of your audience have read the article that there's like 25 million square feet of open office space in San Francisco City right now. Office is getting hammered right now. The Salesforce Tower is pretty much empty. As far as I know, there's a lot of vacancy going on.
So Jason, let's shift to the Bay Area now, right? I know you have some interesting stuff going on there. Talk to us what you're seeing in the Bay, maybe even how it compares to contrast versus Sacramento.
Yeah, so Sacramento is not the new Bay Area. There's a big debate going on here locally that Sacramento has become the new Bay Area. So I basically split my time between the Bay Area all the way down to San Jose, even Monterey, Silicon Valley, San Francisco City, Marin County, and everything in between. And so I got a pretty good state on what the buyers and sellers are feeling over there, what the market is, and what in comparison to Sacramento. Now, Sacramento has 35% of its current buyer pool coming from the Bay Area. So me being originally from San Francisco, I have a lot of friends and family and acquaintances over there. And it just fit my business model to do both areas. So I'm familiar with both areas. But as far as the market's going right now, obviously the prices are 65 to 70% higher, sometimes more than that, depending on if you're talking about residential in different areas in the Bay Area. But for the commercial space, I'm sure a lot of your audience have read the article that there's like 25 million square feet of open office space in San Francisco City right now. Office is getting hammered right now. The Salesforce Tower is pretty much empty. As far as I know, there's a lot of vacancy going on. Medical office, I have a lot of clients kind of 1031ing or doing the deferred sales trust or the CRT to go into medical offices because they have anchor tenants and medical tenants. They tend to stick a lot longer with medical. It's usually a safer, longer term bet. And so that's what I've been seeing. San Francisco itself, you've probably been reading what about the homelessness. They're actually rolling out a California state density tax bonus program. And what that is if you have, let's just say, an office building or an auto shop, and what you're doing is you're going to be rezoning that property for a mixed-use multifamily commercial building. The state or the city is going to give you a bunch of tax incentives to do the plans, get the permits, do the drawings, the renderings, and get all the bids. And then what you've done is you've actually rezoned it from industrial or office to mixed-use multifamily. And so there is programs to do that. Now the catch is you have to have 7, or a certain percentage, I believe it's like 25% of affordable housing units. It has to be some sort of mixed use type of space as far as I know. But it's something that a lot of my clients are taking advantage of. One, it's cleaning up the homelessness in the city. It's improving their property value without actually doing any of the development, which comes with unknown cost. And they're getting it ready for that developer where it's like, hey, we did all the groundwork for you for the last 2 years. All you got to do is get your shovel and break ground and go. You got all the approvals. So you're able to get top dollar to improve your property without really doing much work. It's a lot of work on the ground level, but you don't have to manage a construction zone for a couple of years. So a lot of clients doing that. So